Right click on your name, guys, and the last option is rename. Or right click on your picture.
All right, there should be plenty of you as co-hosts so you can help me let people in.
I'm letting them in as I see them.
Sweet, thank you. All right, well, I'm going to begin just to, I respect everybody's time. But this is about using TikTok as a vehicle to edit, basically. Number one, if you guys have not started using Lumino, I highly recommend it. Your life will be so much easier when it comes to M&O. It is built around networking. So, I want you to go in there. I want you to understand that it's going to learn what you want. So I personally like edgy. Edgy seems to grab people's attention on social media. And sometimes it's great on TikTok and it'll be horrible on Facebook. It'll be great on Instagram. Nextdoor doesn't have all the insights that the rest have, but I post them on all platforms because I don't know which one's going to do better and which ones are not, and where and when, and so I want to just show you how you can use TikTok as a free vehicle to edit your videos. So like last time, because I had an issue with sharing my screen, I did a pre-recorded video, and then when this is done, it's short and sweet. But when this is done, I'm going to go onto my phone and I'm gonna do one for you live. So I'll show you how that works. So I'm gonna share my screen. Whoops, hold on. Let me make sure I shared the sound. If you have ever thought, I don't know how to make videos or I don't have time to post on every platform, this training is for you. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to create one video inside of TikTok, edit it step by step, and then reuse the same video on every platform: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, without any extra work. You do not need fancy equipment. You do not need editing experience. And by the end of this training, you'll be able to confidently create and post short form video anywhere. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, before we open TikTok, let's talk about what you actually need. And I promise it's going to be simple. All you need is your phone, good lighting. You can have natural light from a window, that works great, a clean background, and the TikTok app. And that's it. You don't need a ring light, a microphone, or any type of expensive software. But here's a pro tip. If you stand facing a window, not with the window behind you, this gives you a clean, bright lighting instantly. Now, let's open TikTok. At the bottom of the screen, tap on the plus sign to create a new video. You want to make sure that you're on the video option, not photo or text. At the top, you're going to check your video length, and I do recommend you select 60 seconds. Even if your final video is going to be shorter, you're going to have some wiggle room and flexibility. Next, look at your camera. Make sure it's vertical. Frame yourself from about mid-chest to the top of your head. Leave a little space above your head for captions. And if you want to use the timer, tap the timer, set it for 3 or 5 seconds, and then hit start. That is going to give you some time to get into position without rushing. Now let's record the video. You don't need to do this perfectly. TikTok is designed for real human videos, not perfection. So press the red start button to record. If you mess up, stop and start again. You can record in multiple clips, and TikTok will stitch them together automatically. Speak clearly, smile, and imagine you're talking to one person, not the entire internet. When you're done, tap the check mark. Now we're going to edit, and this is where TikTok shines. First, tap Adjust Clips. This is going to allow you to trim any mistakes, remove any awkward pauses, and tighten your video so it flows. So once that's done, tap Save. Next, tap Text. This is where we add on-screen captions or key points. Type short phrases, not full paragraphs. For example, how to make one video for all platforms. You want to adjust the size and place the text higher on the screen so it's not covered by buttons. Now tap captions, then auto-generate. TikTok will automatically create the subtitles for you, but you always want to review them for errors and then save. Captions are critical because most people watch videos without any sound, so put your captions in there. If you want music, tap add sound. Choose a low volume trending sound and make sure the sound music is quiet enough so that your voice is clear. All right, before we post, we're gonna save this video so we can use it everywhere. So tap next, then tap save to device. Now for the best part, posting this video everywhere. So take that saved video and upload it to Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, Nextdoor. Keep the same video. Slightly adjust the caption if it's needed, but just don't overthink it. One video, multiple platforms, maximum reach. And that's it. You just learned how to create one video, edit it inside of TikTok, and repurpose it everywhere, even if you're a total beginner. The key is consistency, not perfection. So if this helped you, start today, record one video, post it, and repeat. You've got this. I'm going to give you an example of a pre-recorded one. So I open up TikTok and I'm going to put my hook line in first. So I add the hook line in. I change the font so it's got that little outline kind of look. And then I go into where I can edit. And the first thing I'm going to do when I go into edit is I'm going to auto adjust so the color looks the best it can. And then I'm going to go into the volume. TikTok recommended this sound for me, so I just keep it. That helps with them pushing you. So I make sure the volume is lowered so it doesn't overtake my voice. And then I'm going to add the captions here. And as you can see, I'm using, I go through here first off and I make sure that everything is correct. It's actually writing what I'm saying. And I use the one with the red and the white. That's the caption I use. And then here is my caption. And I add some hook lines in there. And on TikTok, I add the hashtag FYP so that it gets me to the For You page. And then I'm going to copy what I put in my caption. And there it goes. It just uploaded. And here we have it. So now I'm going to download it so it goes into my photos. And I quickly went to Instagram. I picked that photo up. Everything's there that I just edited in TikTok. And I paste that caption in there. And boom. Hi, everyone. First off, thank you so much for being here today. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me turn it off in the background. Okay, so that was fast, but this is recorded. So you can stop and start, but I want to show you a live sample with my phone. So let me share my screen here with this. One sec. Share. Okay, so I'm just going to make this up. I want to show you, you don't have to make this bigger than it is. I promise you, if you just pick up your phone and you just do something, it'll start your process of posting. I see way too many people in way too many chapters that barely have a new feature link every week. So when I want to share for people in my chapter and they don't have new feature links, I can't, and I want to share. So let this be your day. If you are one of those people, let this be your day, your first step into making feature links, part of your marketing plan. All right, so I'm going to start broadcast. Okay, so I'm going to pull up TikTok. And I'm just going to make, you guys can hear me, right? Girls are not instant gratification. Okay. If you only network for immediate. I am going to go to my business page. Add. It's on 60 seconds, as you can see. And I'm going to click that red button. Let me turn it around so it's on me. And I'm just going to start. Enough. Enough of procrastinating. I cannot tell you, you've got your family. They are relying on you. What happens if something happens to you? Think about that. Stop procrastinating. Okay. Simple, short, sweet. Why did I do it like that? Because I tell you, if you give them something to be excited about, they're going to want to listen to it. Um, if you start it like strong, and again, I've been doing this for a while now. I didn't start out like that. I started out very different. But once you start doing these, you're going to get much more comfort. You're going to get much more comfortable, and it's going to be like nothing for you. Sorry, phone call. All right, so now what? So now I have this video, and I'm going to check. I click the check box. Here's the video. As you can see, let me mute this.
Were you trying to remove the music? Because we could only hear the music, Melissa. Or I could only hear the music.
Yeah, I could only hear the music. I can't hear her.
I couldn't hear the video after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, same here.
same here. I think
There
she
was
was
an
trying to
X at the
just
top of the
drop the
screen.
video as far as the volume level of it.
And
Yeah,
that, oh my
but
goodness,
the
I've been on mute this whole time. So sorry about that. Because I have two screens. I've got my computer and I've got my phone. Um, so let me go back to it. Okay, it didn't record my voice because I had it on mute, but let's just pretend it recorded my voice. You get the gist of it. My voice would have been louder, and this would have been a great video, but let's
I
just
thought it
pretend
was
it's there.
because the music was playing at the top. It looked like music was playing at the top.
Yeah, so you guys didn't hear me. I'm sorry. It was on mute. Let me backtrack what I was saying. Let me turn my volume down over here also. Ah, this is the problem with my computer. The volume will not go down. Okay. Are you hearing me double?
Yes.
Okay, let me just move because I have an issue with my speakers right now. Here's my gym where I work out. Can you hear me double still or not?
No, but we only see the video. We don't see you.
Okay,
I don't see you.
that's okay. So what I was trying to say was that when I got to this screen, TikTok automatically put tomorrow is up there. So I went into it. There's several ways to do it. You can click on that top where it says tomorrow is, and you can go in there. And on the bottom right, you can adjust the volume, make it as loud or not loud as you want it. Or whoops, or you can go to the, if you go look to the right, the third one down, that is how you can adjust it. You can also click on it there and go down to volume and reduce it or raise it. Same with my video. The volume, I can increase the volume, which I sometimes do depending on how it comes out.
If you
Unfortunately,
wanted
there's
to
no
delete the
volume.
music, but if you
What?
wanted to delete the music altogether, you could have hit the X at the top, right? But you're saying because you were muted, we wouldn't hear your voice anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to delete it. I like music typically works. It makes it a little bit more dramatic. People,
Got it. I see. I see.
yeah, but you don't want it loud. If you keep it what it
Yeah.
if you keep it as is, it's going to overpower your voice and no one will hear you. So let me redo
Okay.
the video just so that it works. Go back. Enough! Enough of not thinking about your family should something happen to you. Take a look at life insurance. Just look at it. Just explore it. Protect your family should something happen to you. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's not, I think it's not recording my voice because I'm on Zoom. So, but typically,
Okay.
normally it would record my voice. And then what I shared with you before, when I go into this editing area, if I click on my video and I go down to adjust, Emo's calling. Sorry, auto adjust, and it's going to make the color better. All right, so those are the two things. And then what I was saying is I go into Lumino and I say I need an edgy hook line about parents procrastinating on protecting their kids with life insurance. And if you guys don't use Lumino, I highly recommend you start. Okay, so it's thinking. I want a really good hook line. Every minute you wait to protect your kids, I can already tell you it's too long. So I'm going to say I want shorter and eye-catching. Okay, so that's good. I like it. If I didn't like it, I'd keep going, but I like it. So then I go back to this screen and I click on the AA, and then I just paste it in there. And if you look at the top, there's some icons. I click the middle one, and this is how I like it. So it's got like an outline, and then I move it up towards the top, and I click on next. And here's where I'm going to put the description. Then I go back to Lumino. I say, great. Now give me a great caption. Okay, that's good. Copy it. Go back, paste it, put your hashtags in. I'm not going to waste time, but on TikTok, if you do post on TikTok, put the hashtag FYP for you page because it pushes you in front of people. And then I'm not going to post that because it's not, I'm going to save it as a draft. Now, when you save it as your draft, it's in my draft folder. So when I open it, next, well, I have a setting on here that is automatic. So when I post this to TikTok, it automatically downloads into my photos. So once I post this, which I'm not going to post because there's no sound, but once I post this, it goes into my photos, and then I copy this before I post it because I can't copy it after. I copy it, and then I go into Instagram, and my Instagram and Facebook connect. So I only have to post it to Instagram. I post it on Instagram. I paste this as the caption so I don't have to rethink everything. And then I post it. And so I've quickly posted into TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then I take it and I post it into Nextdoor. And then if I remember, I post it into YouTube. Let me go back on my computer.
Michelle, this is Anthony in Northern Virginia. I have a question. I believe in the beginning you said that TikTok would automatically do the editing. So, for instance, if you had to keep starting all over, are you saying that we could have pressed a button and it would automatically edit it for you?
Yeah, I mean, not the editing where, let me turn this off, sorry.
You're muted.
You're muted, Melissa.
Oh, goodness. Thank you. That good old mute. That's the problem with two Zooms. I'm getting back on Zoom over here so I can share with you another piece of editing. All right, I'm gonna go over here because you'll hear my voice double. Although, if you use half as much sugar and replace the eggs with afternoons, and it's just that.
I respectfully disagree. I said respectfully.
Okay, do you hold on. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let me go back into this editing. This editing piece right here is key. So I only have one video going on here, but if I was in there recording and I stopped it and started it, stopped it and started it, then that's where you have the multiple. But let's say that I do this often. Sometimes when you're talking and making a video, you are just blabbing and there's so much stuff in there that people aren't going to want to hear. So I may listen to this and then pause it here. This split button on the bottom left splits your video. So I may go through and then I want to pick it back up right here. For example, I'll split it again and I'll go in, click on that little piece and delete it. So you have the ability to take off pieces that you don't like. If you're doing multiple, clips, if you have to keep starting and stopping, that's where TikTok will help you with the editing. It's not like a perfect thing, but it's good for starting and etc. What I also go through is if I'm making a video and it doesn't look good until maybe like right here, I make sure I cut off this first part. So I would edit it, split, and cut off this portion right here. And same with the back end, I got to make sure that it's ending where I want it to. And a tip for making any kind of post on anything, people don't listen for very long. So you've got to get their attention immediately. And maybe if you've grabbed their attention, you could grab it for longer, but you got to grab their attention like right in the beginning. So when I was dramatic, I can't even remember what I said, but when I was dramatic and that's going through someone's scroll, they're gonna be like, what? What is she saying? And they'll listen to it. And when they listen to it, even if they're not going to use my services, the algorithm's going to push because people's eyes have been on my video for the majority of the time that it's there. So you want to make them short. Also, people who have like 5-minute videos, 3-minute videos, 2-minute videos, it's actually hurting you unless you can get people to actually watch them. If they don't watch them, your watch time is reduced quite a bit. But anyways, this editing here, when you're in here, there's a lot you can do. You can add text in here, blah, blah, blah. You can do it here. I like to do it outside in here. I like to do it because it centers it for me. Again, I like to use this. And putting captions. That's what I want to show you too. If I had a voice that was showing through here, you could click on this caption. But since I have no voice, there's nothing for it to make captions out of, but that's what you click on to get the captions. And you want to just make sure they're lower enough so it's not blocking anything. And I'm going to go back to my computer. Okay, I'm back here. There's a lot, but your key takeaways from this are: one, you can make a video right then and there, like I did, or you can pre-record a video, have it in your photos, and you can pull that up and use that. That's typically how I do it. I typically will get 5 to 10 scripts. I will do them all at once, which is why you see me in the same clothes and the same hair for quite some time. And then I switch, but I record them all and then I leave it. Then maybe like the next day or the next day, I go in and I have it set up in Lumino that Lumino's already given me all those scripts. So then I say, Lumino, now I want a great hook line and great caption for the first one, for the second one, for the third one. Then I have them all there. And then I go in and I just do them all, save them into drafts. And I almost do a new post every single day. And I just take it from my draft it takes me now like a minute to post on TikTok and to post on my other sites. And I do this for M&O, I do this for my business, and I do this for my husband's Kings of Queen. So that's a lot. And I have 3 kids and I'm running 3 businesses. So when someone tells me they don't have time, I don't know what to say. You're just not making it priority, which we all can. We can all make it priority, and I'm here to help you. It just takes doing it. It takes trying it. It takes stepping out of your comfort zone and feeling embarrassed, because I was embarrassed when I did my first one. I was embarrassed that what people would think when they saw it. I had a lot of stories going on in my head about it. But I kept doing it and I kept doing it and I kept doing it and I kept watching what other people were doing to get views, to get people watching, to get people commenting. And it takes a while. But when you get that first post that is like soaring, it's a wonderful feeling. And the fact that your members help you get that post to soar by commenting, engaging, doing activity sessions for you, um, makes making a post all worth it. So, do you guys have questions?
Um, One of the people asked Melissa about what kind of editor should we use, different types of editors, or should we just use one? And I had reposted what you had mentioned last time about having a consistent look and feel. In other words, you could use whatever editor you want, but when you start putting it out there, get your branding pulled together and start using the same kind of font each time, and so that it has a branding identity posting to you.
Yeah, CapCut's another one people use. I use CapCut. I use CapCut to make the video that you guys watched today. But when you're making short ones, it's TikTok is just super simple. I'm going to show you what she's talking about making your page not look like a mess. So when M&O first started, it was a mess. And I'm going to show
You're
you.
not sharing, just so you know.
I know, I'm pulling it up.
Got it.
I'm gonna show you what clean versus messy looks like.
And if you guys have something that you don't want to show anymore, don't delete it. Just make it private. Because if you delete content, then that pulls down rankings and changes the algorithm on the back end. If you make it private, people in the public can't see it anymore, but you don't lose that work you already did.
Yes. Okay. Here is M&O's. I mean, if you look at it, when people are scrolling through, it is very clean. You can see I've got, the same font everywhere. And I did used to play around in the beginning with putting all kinds of stickers and this and that. But just human nature is it hurts the brain and people run away from it. So I'll show you as we get down towards the beginning of M&O. My internet seems to be slow, so all right, so you can kind of see here's where the mess begins. It's just messy. There's you, Stacy. It's just messy, and this is not going to make anyone stop. No one's going to know. I mean, if you guys don't know, M&O stands for Music Network One. It was originally for just musicians until I came along. And now we want musicians, but there's only like 2 or 3 in here. So, but as you can see, this looks like messy. Look at only 8 views, 15, 36, 6, 5. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that stuff. Some of the, like this one was a big hit. This one was a hit. And this page, by the way, is we haven't been focused on posting on this until probably the beginning of this year. So it's been very consistent, and these numbers are going up and the insights are going up and everything is going up. So it takes time, is my point. But you want to have it as clean as you can. This is very clean right here. It's very clean. This is what I'm saying. This is literally probably took me 20 minutes, if that, to film these. And then I had content for days and days and days. So
So Melissa, you use the same background, meaning that you recorded at the same location, so not hop around to different locations. So I'm just trying to figure out if you record in different locations, how do you keep the same background unless you use a virtual background?
yeah, I mean, you can have you can have a different background. You just want to make sure it's not busy like the ones down at the bottom,
Yeah.
like just clean looking.
Okay.
Um, they just perform better.
Got it. Okay.
And again, use Lumino. I can't say it enough. I'm not creative, so to come up with content sometimes makes my head spin, but it doesn't make my head spin because I just put it into, and then, okay, I've just put it into Lumino and get it. And then I get some that, like on TikTok, one of them went crazy. I don't remember if it was my business one or my personal business or M&O or Kings of Queen. One of them went like viral. And I thought, okay, that's what people want to see. So the first time you post something that people want to see, you will know it. If you're continuing to post and you're getting nothing, they don't want to see it at all. So you want them to want to see it. And again, it's going to push you out there. It's going to put you in front of people that would have never seen you before. And yeah, like I said, just one day at a time, make a commitment to yourselves that you're going to commit to something, whether it's once a week, which is if you want a new feature link, you have once a week or twice a week, then maybe move that to 3 times a week. But make a commitment to yourselves and your marketing plan so that your members can promote you on social media. Make sure and you know, if you have bad feature links, if you have bad posts and your members are sharing them, they might not share them because it might not make them look so good. There's got to be a purpose for them sharing it. I told Scott Parker. Scott Parker is a brand new member over in Baton Rouge. His chapter's in pre-launch, but his we became friends on Facebook, and his post came through on my feed, and I loved it. It was a video, not anything planned out. I'm sure maybe he planned to do that, but he was talking about light bulbs and energy efficiency, and that's something I want to know. I want to know my house, you know? And I wish he lived near me, you know, but he doesn't. But anyone that lives near him is going to see that and going to build trust. It was a really good post, but that's what makes people stop, is things that people can relate to. Who's uh who's struggling here with making posts? Stacy. So Stacy, tell me the one thing that you want from a prospect, from a client.
What do you mean? I need
How do you help someone?
well, business providing business owners with strategies for attraction and retention. How do I help them is bringing in employee programs and benefits and tax saving strategies.
Okay, I'm going to go to Lumino. I'm going to share my screen in 1 second.
Guys, while she's doing that, something that Melissa mentioned last time is that when she puts these things in the Lumino, she might have it come up with a series of like five or six. So she ends up getting five or six ideas and scripts for videos out of one request.
So I'm saying I want to help. Tell me if this is incorrect. I want to help businesses with tax strategies. Why should they pay higher taxes when they don't have to? They just don't know what they don't know. And I want to share the options with them. Give me some ideas for a reel that is 30 seconds in length.
Stacy, do you do taxes or do you do group benefits?
No, I do group benefits, but I go in strategically. There are a lot of benefit brokers out there. So my whole thing of getting in is are the strategies, what the benefits can do as far as attraction and retention, lowering their payroll taxes, lowering their workers' comp exposure. But yeah, it is group benefits.
Okay, so this comes up. I can tell you why I don't like it. I don't want a few quick shots of, I don't want to make some people may want to, but I don't want to make a whole production out of it. So I would say, I don't want to make a whole production. Just give me a script with a shocking opening. All right. Do you like this or do you not? It's your
I
business.
do. I do. It's tiny. I'm trying to read these ant size print, but
I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm doing. I have to send it to my phone. All right. I'm gonna share. Zoom. I gotta hop on Zoom. So when I pre-record my content, if you were on the last training, I use BigVu, BIGVU, and I'm gonna share that with you. So again, I'm not Stacy. I don't do this business, so I am pretending. Okay, so let me share my screen. All right, let me first go to Messenger and get that script. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to open BigVu, so you guys can see it right there on top. That's what it looks like. Then next, I don't know why it's doing this. I want to see all this. I have an account. Lovely, it logged me out. Oh my goodness, sorry. Go figure, right?
It's because we're
Always when you're doing IT.
I know.
Gosh, let me,
While she's doing that, guys, last time when she talked, she said there was two or three different prompters that we could use.
as far as algorithms, like I guess one of the things I struggle with on the different platforms is I've heard Instagram prefers things that are edited in Instagram and posted through Instagram with their filters. Same with TikTok, same with Facebook. So if I create something on TikTok and then post it to Instagram, is Instagram going to punish me for that?
I don't know the answer to that, but I haven't been punished with my posts. So I
So
think
the way you fake the algorithm is you upload the video content into the social media platform. So as far as it's concerned, it came from the platform. So I would upload the video into TikTok and then I can edit it in TikTok. And as far as TikTok is concerned, that's now TikTok content.
yeah. All right. Okay, so new script. I just go new script and I paste in here what Stacy did. And I have a ring light. I'll just do in front of the ring light. Show you guys. You can change the speed here, just FYI, if it's too fast for you, if it's scrolling too fast, or if it's too slow. But here we go, countdown. Oh, hold on. Let me just turn the screen around. Oh, well, I don't know why it's not showing me. It's because I'm on Zoom. Normally it's going to show my face and show me how it's recording, but because we're doing Zoom, it's not. So I'll do it again. Did you know most business owners are unknowingly paying too much in taxes? That's right. You could be handing hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the government unnecessarily. The truth is, many simply don't know what they don't know. I help businesses uncover hidden tax strategies that legally reduce what you owe. Want to learn how to keep more of your hard earned money? Send me a message. Let's make taxes work for you. Okay, so there's no video because I'm on Zoom, but assuming there was a video, I can do a new take. Let's say I like it, I download that file. So I download that file now and I go straight into TikTok and
This is how
I,
she's faking it out, Zan, so that TikTok thinks the content's from TikTok.
so I add it and then I go down here. Well, let's just pretend this was
Hi, everybody. So I got off.
and I go next and I do it.
Hi, everybody.
That's all I
So
do.
I got
Let me get off of this one. Okay, so that's what I do. I use Big Voo. I literally just pretend I'm talking to a friend. I try to be as natural. Maybe it takes a few takes. Maybe sometimes I stumble over my words. But if I put it in Lumino and it's too much content, I shorten it. Some of the shortest ones that I make are the sweetest ones, the ones that people love to see. So you play around with it, but that's what I'm saying. Use Lumino. There's no reason to have to stress or think what I'm gonna do. I mean, just do it. Eventually, it takes me no time at all. Really, no time. Like you saw how fast I just did all this while I'm on a Zoom with you and trying to toggle between two machines and having the video not come out, you know. So what I'm saying is I'm not creative. I am a math major. I am extremely A-type. And if I can do it, honestly, anybody can do it. You just have to attempt it and get and do it and be and form a new habit in your life, and your new habit is making social media content. And the other thing you can do is you can go look, you can put in the search, you can, like Stacy, you could put in search group benefits and look at the reels from people that do well and see what they're doing and then start making content like that. You can even take their music, because sometimes music makes the reel fantastic, and post that. Like there's so many things you can do, but you don't need to think about that right now. Right now, you just need to do one, get a schedule together of how often you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, and commit that to yourself and form that new habit. And as that habit is formed, I do it typically, by the way, first thing in the morning, um, because I just want to get all my social media done first thing and then get on with it. Um, so